How you doing, everybody? Let's talk sports. Believe it or not, a 6-game win streak and an undefeated WAC record, still not enough to propel the UH football team into the top 25 rankings. In both the AP and coaches polls released today, Hawaii is tops among others receiving votes, equivalent to number 26 in the country. Adding insult to insult, Nevada, who Hawaii beat 3 weeks back, is 25th. But that does little to spoil what the Warriors accomplished last night, pounding Idaho 45-10, in the process becoming college football's first official bowl game invitee this season. The defense able to hold the Vandals' passing attack that ranked 4th in the nation in check, forcing 4 turnovers. The UHD has now racked up 21 takeaways over the course of this current 6-game win streak. Offense took advantage. Bryant Moniz threw for 326 yards and 3 touchdowns, and slot back Greg Salas extended his streak of 130-plus yard receiving games to 6. It was the Warriors' 7th win of the season, thus making them bowl eligible. And following the game, UH accepted an official invitation to play in the Hawaii Bowl Christmas Eve for the 6th time in the 10-year history of the event.
You know, last year I was saying I felt bad for our seniors because they didn't get to go out with a bowl game, and you know, we're able to get our seniors this year that bowl game. So it's just something we always had focused on, and like you said, we got it so early. You know, we're not squeezing on that last game must-win situation. So you know, we're just in a great spot right now.
When you win a bowl bid that early, you tend to take things lightly. So definitely, we're not going to take the rest of the season lightly. We got Boise next week, big game, biggest game of the season so far. So I mean, we just gotta keep focused. Finish out this season strong with an undefeated record.
Well, you heard Corey say it. The next one is a biggie. UH Athletics Director Jim Donovan, in fact, is calling it one of the biggest games in program history. On the road against national power Boise State. Broncos are ranked 4th in the latest BCS standings. They're 7-0 and have won 19 straight WAC games. In fact, Boise's last conference loss came at the hands of Hawaii back in 2007 when the Warriors were WAC champs.
You know, we've been waiting for this game, but we didn't overlook any team. We just took it 1 week at a time, and you know, now that it's that week for us, you know, to go get another victory and really put our name out there. You know, let people know what Hawaii football is about.
It'd be nice to send them out the loss. They're leaving the conference, and you know, we're the last team to beat them, especially winning the WAC championship a couple years ago. So I'm looking forward to that feeling again. You know, and beating them on their home turf would be nice. You know, no one's done that in the WAC. You know, it's a big challenge for us, but we're all excited and we're happy, and we put ourselves in this position, and we took it 1 game at a time, and that's what our coaches preached us, and you know, they couldn't ask for anything else, so we're just excited to be in this position.
It goes down next Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Hawaii time. Warriors are 7-2, 5-0 in the WAC. Boise is 3-0 in conference. Early odds have the Broncos as 23-point favorites. To the pros, the Dolphins improved to 4-0 on the road this season, beating the Bengals today. Former Warrior pass catcher Devon Best continues to be one of the go-to guys on offense for the Fins. He recorded a team-high 7 catches for 53 yards. Miami's now 4-3 on the season thanks to a 22-14 victory. The NFL show went across the Atlantic today as the 49ers and Broncos battled in London, England. Former Warrior defensive tackle and 7-year vet Isaac Sopowanga recorded a tackle and a pass breakup as the Niners went on to win that one 24-16. Both teams are now 2-2.
Be giving out refunds to pay-per-view customers starting on Monday. This is after many customers experienced a blackout of the UH versus Idaho game last night. Customers missed anywhere from the first quarter to the entire first half. If you were affected, you can call Oceanic Cable. On the Big Island of Hawaii, some local photos.
Proud to invite the University of Hawaii Warriors and Coach McPatrick to the 9th annual Sheridan Hawaii.
Reflecting on our season so far, I would say it's magical. But now, you know, we still got to do some magic come at Boise State, and you know, we got to focus and continue to improve. We're not finished with what we need to accomplish, and you know, we have goals and that need to be achieved, and they're out there to be achieved.
In a 45-10 shellacking of the Vandals, Warriors secured a bowl bid at the earliest in school history, winning their 6th straight. But was it enough to finally make it in the AP's top 25? Let's take a look. Top 2 teams, no change. Boise just stays right behind Oregon after their Thursday night win. Cam Newton's Auburn Tigers at number 3. Then TCU and Alabama back in the top 5. Bottom half of the poll, Warriors still just on the outside looking in. Now ranked 26th in the country. It's Nevada at that last spot at 25. They beat Utah State 56-42 yesterday. Another week and the voters just aren't convinced of the Warriors' talented team. Within minutes of last night's win over the University of Idaho, UH already shifted their focus towards Boise State. In the last 10 years, Boise has won 7 WAC titles. UH just won in 2007. They respect that, but they aren't intimidated.
Obviously, Boise is a great team. You know, we can't overlook that, but they're not world beaters, you know. I mean, every team is beatable any given Saturday. We got to go out there and do what we've always been doing, just playing hard, staying focused in practice, and just keep trucking forward.
We've been waiting for this game, but we didn't overlook any team. We just took it 1 week at a time, and, you know, now that it's that week for us, you know, to go get another victory and really put our name out there.
We're the last team to beat them, especially winning the WAC championship a couple years ago. So I'm looking forward to that feeling again, you know, and beating them on their home turf would be nice.
First place 5-0 Warriors battle Boise State on the Smurf turf Saturday, November 6th in Boise, Idaho. Broncos ranked number 2 in the AP poll, undefeated. Kickoff set for 9:30 in the morning, Hawaii time.
Back, despite a 6-game win streak and an undefeated mark in conference play, there is still no love flowing into Manoa these days, at least not from the voters in the national polls. That's because neither of the national polls put Hawaii among the top 25 this week. The Warriors finished with 50 votes in the AP poll and 59 votes in the coaches poll, both good enough for 26th place. Meanwhile, Nevada, who Hawaii beat 3 weeks ago, was 25th in the AP poll, 23rd in the coaches, and 23rd in the BCS poll. This season, Hawaii has a record of 7-2 overall, while they are 5-0 in the WAC standings. Speaking of national rankings, the latest BCS poll saw Oregon and Auburn swapping spots, while Boise has been passed yet again, this time by TCU. Utah, Alabama, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Wisconsin, and LSU make up the top 10. But perhaps more important than the rankings is that Hawaii secured and accepted a Sheraton Hawaii Bowl bid in last night's 45-10 drubbing of Idaho. It was the fastest any UH team has accepted an invite to a bowl game. Now, all that's left to see is which Conference USA team will be here for the December 24th meeting.
Last year, I was saying I felt bad for our seniors because they didn't get to go out with a bowl game, and, you know, we were able to get our seniors this year that bowl game. So it's just something we always had focused on, and like you said, we got it so early. You know, we're not squeezing on that last game must-win situation. So, you know, we're just in a great spot right now.
Ever since I've been here, you know, bowl game every year, so last year was kind of weird not, you know, going home early for Christmas break and, you know, watching all the other bowl games and not participating in it. So I'm happy this year, senior year, that, you know, we get to go out with the bowl game, and, you know, it's another home game for us here, so I'm excited.
And here's a look at the top 4 candidates right now from Conference USA. Traditionally, the second-place team or an agreed-upon opponent will fly to Hawaii for Christmas Eve. And yes, June Jones and SMU are in the hunt for return to the 808 state. Meanwhile, last night was a milestone evening for quarterback Bryant Moniz. The junior threw for 326 yards, surpassing the 3,000-yard mark in a season for the first time in his UH career. Moniz became just the 5th Warrior to achieve that and also became the first player in the country with 3,000. Now, for a complete wrap-up of last night's game, plus a look ahead to Boise State, tune in to the Coach Mack Show tonight at 10:35, only on KGMB.